Streamers, video creators. We've got a lot to talk about today. Holy cow. We released 2 videos this week and I have some updates for you guys on that. I want to hear your thoughts. This has a mind of its own. And I'm not using the mic right now. I am using my other mic because I've been messing with the mic. But I can turn on any mic that you want. Also, so I have some updates about the UNIFY software from Rodex and also these mics. I did something wrong in the video this week. So we'll talk about that. And I want your thoughts. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think about YouTube new look? New look is, I think, great, but there are a lot of comments in our video about how you're hating it. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that. And during the countdown timer, I made a big old mess, but I cleaned that up. Thank goodness it didn't get on my computer. I spilled my drink. And we can have whatever questions you want. If you have any questions at all, just bring them on. Put a Q in front of your question. That way it makes its way into my queue. And before we get going, where is my beautiful brick wall? I decided to try something different for our live show today. All right, we'll talk about that. Rory, we will talk about that, I promise. So Windows versus Mac on the UNIFY software. I'm coming back to that. Now, let's see, what was I gonna say? Halloween graphics. Somebody said that you wanted the countdown timer that I was using. You have just a few days left before Halloween. I mean, you could use it at any time of the year if you like bats and ghosts. If you do ghost content, you could use it any time of the year. Or if you just like want to have a random ghost in your content, we've got all kinds of overlays for you. In the Halloween graphics. And given the new YouTube new look, we also have front row. Where did it go? Oh no, hold on. What happened? Where did it go? Oh, I know what happened. Okay, hold on. We now have boom! The new subscribe button. So if you see this, you can actually have the new look subscribe button. So if you've previously bought the subscribe button from our store, it looks like I missed the zoom a little bit right here. That's my background right there. I'll have to fix that. So the new look came out and now we've updated the new subscribe button. So if you've previously purchased it, look at your email. You have gotten the new update for free, completely free. But if you haven't previously purchased it, it is available on the store right now. You can add these to your videos. You can add them to your live shows, et cetera, et cetera. So let's talk about we're going to talk about Rodex here shortly. you can do a subscribe button during a live. Why, yes, you can. Which is something that I don't typically do, but I need to, right? Oh, that's right. The new button has light and dark mode versions plus Stream Deck icons, so you have that on your Stream Deck device. I'm using ECAMM Live to be able to run that. Paul, can you verify, do those work on StreamYard or Restream? But you can use the sub buttons on ECAMM, vMix, OBS for sure, and then we'll just get a notice. We'll get Paul to tell us if they work on Restream or StreamYard as well. Take my money. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. Okay, they do not work on StreamYard or Restream, but if you are using a downloadable software like ECAMM, OBS, or vMix, or anything else, then you'll be able to. I know, it's so, I don't ever ask for the sub while I'm live, but now I'm going to because Paul made it. So if you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and hit subscribe. We got lots of good stuff coming up. I've got a content meeting today to nail down the rest of the year. It's worth of content. I'm really excited about some of the videos coming up as well. Okay, let's see. Does everyone have a community tab now? I have no idea what to do with that on my channel. Okay, I'm taking questions. I'm going out of order. I'm supposed to be talking about new YouTube Live. No, about YouTube new look. What do you think about the background versus the homey feel? What do you guys like it? Dislike it? I've been using it in. There we go. I've been using it in the last couple of videos that I've done. This is my backdrop that I hung on the wall. I gotta zoom in a little bit more, I guess. Hold on. Ugh. See the brick back there? See the brick back there, my couch? We're fixing it live. Okay, so I'm coming back to you, Victor, real quick. I wanted to look at comments about the YouTube new look. We got a lot of new viewers and subscribers on that video, so I wanted to give you guys a chance to have a conversation around that. Paul says he likes the new look and reordering of different content types. I do as well. They have new tabs, so every type of video that you create on YouTube in your Creator Studio is actually in a new tab. So you have the live, you have the recorded, and you have the shorts tabs as well. Oh, how did it pop up in your video? On your YouTube feed? Really? That's hilarious. Yes. I went by Callie Lewis, my alias, for 10 years. And then I decided to go by my real name. That's a whole long story, which I can tell you if you want. Just let me know. No, you don't tech. I bought a couple mics from Amazon and they're plug and play. Oh. So mics, yes, you can. Like USB plug and play. Is that what you mean? Not XLR? Or what do you mean? Details, not into the rounded corner thumbnails. This is the biggest pet peeve that people are saying about the YouTube new look. And I don't get it. I'm sorry. I like the rounded corners. Ow. Why don't you like the rounded corners? Like, what is that? Is that, do you hate rounded corners on everything or just YouTube? And Zeno, I'm not picking on you. I'm just so confused by the hatred of rounded corners. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm coming back down. I was looking for YouTube new look comments. Rounded corners break borders on old videos if you had them. Yes. You do need to change, like I said in the video. If you haven't watched that video, watch that after this for all the details. It's only a couple names, couple minutes. Pro rounded corners. Ditto. Right, Kathleen? Your real name is the best. Thank you. I like my real name as well. You like square pizza? That's a great question. If you don't like the rounded corners, do you like round pizza? Two totally different things, but still. Oh, I already said that. Looks really good. 3D look. You're popping. Awesome. Glad you're liking it. I like them when the background turns purple. I guess you like purple. No doggo cam on this background. I know. I could still set that up actually. I didn't have time this morning, but I could actually bring in the overlay still on this background. Let's see, background is cool, more options is good. I like the changing of the color because it's not a fast change. I'm not going strobe. Do you like a single color or the multiple colors? Okay, Anar likes the brick wall. I've been kind of curious. So here's why I did it today on the live. I don't think this has anything to do with anything, but I actually did. The two videos that I did this background with are performing way better than typical on our channel. And I was like, it's the content. It was an embargo, Rode, new mics. That makes sense that it would perform better. And also the YouTube new look is getting just a ton of search traffic. So it doesn't have anything to do with the background, I'm pretty sure. But I also was like, I just wonder. I don't know. Like, maybe it's more eye-catching than the brick wall. These are the things that as a creator, you do have to kind of test and play around with and see. Cool. I will have that on my live this Sunday. Yay! 4K, so perfect for VODs. 4K? What are we talking about for 4K? Oh! For the subscribe button is in 4K. Is that what you mean? So that it's perfect for recorded videos or AKA VODs. All right, how many of you don't know what VOD means or didn't before? Okay, if you have any questions, put the Q in front of the question. It'll pop up in my queue. I want to talk about Rode because there are a couple of updates that I have from Rode themselves on the conversation that you guys have been having with me. And yes, Callie's. So here's the cool thing. Callie's middle name is Louise. So she's Callie Louise, and I was Callie Lewis. Isn't that strange? Strange. You don't like the rounded edges because of the borders issue. I know they're their own contentious topic. Okay. But how many people actually have borders on their thumbnails? I guess that's what I don't think many people do. Do they? Both hot topics. Yes, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's all it had to do with anything, but I wanted to play. Recorded videos are more pro with a solid background, but brick wall is great for live, more party feel. Okay, all right. Yeah, I can see that. That's fair enough. We need to do 4K for the new Pension Zoom feature. Yes, with the new YouTube new look, 4K is definitely, gonna be helpful for any kind of demo. The new background is less distracting and, in your opinion, looks better. Okay, so we've got people saying both. Now, I don't want to know what to do. If you tell me there's no consensus right now. For new viewer, there's so much to see with your house decor and and everything. With this new it's gorgeous, but that's it. Interest can be lost quickly. Are you saying I'm not interesting? Wow. Let's see. Lights changing will hold, but soon they will see the same color again. So old fast, no disrespect. No disrespect taken. I asked for your opinion. When you can see the room and the brick wall, while the stream feels more cozy and feels like home, we just need a fireplace. You can still use borders. You just need to make them thicker. For the YouTube new look, just make the borders thicker so there's space for everything else. The one thing I did not say on that video, by the way, is that it keeps hitting me. Honestly, I think it's because my room is maybe not exactly straight. this was one of the most frustrating things recording that mic video because it just keeps coming at me no matter where I place it. Anyway, behind the scenes, I was so frustrated. I recorded that video twice, and because I had a weird quality issue on the first recording, so I had to go back and record it, and then this thing kept happening, and everything was like, ugh. Like, I hated that video after I was done. Do you ever feel that way when you're recording videos? Okay. Break out a survey for answers. Yes, we could do that. Callie isn't here, by the way. So Callie got COVID. So she's sick. She's out. But so I don't think anybody's running polls today. A background done right would mean the need for a fast lens for bokeh is not needed, perhaps. Correct. Love your background. Oh, thank you. I'm fine with either background. This background gives you a canvas for overlays and text. It loves you. The mic just wants to be close. Looks fine with this background. Okay. So let's talk. So YouTube new look. Obviously, not everybody's happy. I am thrilled. Oh, I forgot to say, the one thing that I forgot to say in the video was that was the ambient, which was one of my favorite announcements. So that the colors, and this is actually one of the reasons that I did the video with this background, is because the colors of that are in your video are going to like expand beyond. I can't really expand beyond, but it kind of like gives you a more immersive experience. And so it kind of expands beyond the video player itself and onto the page, which is pretty cool. So if you're not watching in full screen, then you can see, is this transparent? Sorry, I just saw my like bra strap. I'm like, is this transparent? I didn't know that was. Sorry. I'm just like saying whatever's in my head today. Okay. For product shot and thumbnail, I like less background distraction. For live stream, the room is more inviting. Fair enough. The house is crooked. It appears to be. The ambient thing seems very subtle. It's not immediately noticeable, which I think is kind of the point. Like they don't want to distract with it, but yeah. Text would really pop on this kind of background. Yes, for sure. I learned having fun stuff in the background makes it interesting. Yes, it does. But it's about, so I have a video on this channel about specifically different types of backgrounds. There are like 4 or 5 different types of feels that you can create. You need to decide what is the environment that you want the audience to have, right? So you have like, if you have stuff in your background, it can kind of set the tone. If you have things, that's like more personality, right? So you can have like things that is your personality. My home background is more of an inviting environment of just like, hey, come hang out with me in my home. And then you could have a content specific background where like, my favorite is, the channel is called Bourbon Life, My Bourbon Life, something like that. And he has just like all the bourbons. It's like filled with bourbons. So you know that you're in the right place because that's what you want that content about. So there are different environments. Like this is a totally different look and feel than the others, right? The changing colors can make jump shots and recorded videos more jarring. I did that on the video that we released. I think the road video. No, the road video is just red. That's right. I think it was the YouTube new look video was changing colors. One of them was. And I think that we did have like, but nobody called it out. Nobody was like, ooh, like that bothered me. I'm wondering why I'm not seeing the YouTube changes yet. It is rolling out, so you'll get it soon. They always roll out slowly. If thumbnail makers would provide format for the new rounded look, I'd be happy. I'm sure that will happen. I'm positive. Often it's like bowling when the ball slips your fingers. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like bowling, like master. How's that background behind you changing colors? It's the lights. So we have, I'll show you. So, woo, Halloween, baby. So this is the Nan light. There you go. Ooh, sorry, I just bumped the mic. So it's the Nan light Pavo tube. And so we use these and you can change it to different settings, different colors, different temperatures. We can make it go, there we go. There we go. So Nan light Pavo tube. And then you can make it do whatever you want. You can change the color. Right now I have it on just the I don't know what the name of the, hold on. I don't think it says. It's in cycle mode. Cycle mode. And then I have two of them back here. Just to add. I have two of them going and they're on different colors rotation. So that's why you're kind of getting like the mixture going on. I know. It's actually one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons that I have this background today. Multiple reasons, but because I'm reorganizing my boxes. So there's like a lot of stuff around right now. I could, but I don't want to. I had to water a plant this morning because I let it go too far. Oh, it's the YouTube video. Yeah. I just saw the changes for the first time this morning. Nice. So yeah, so it's rolling out. It's okay. We get it. The new YouTube new look rolled out when you started this video. Oh, cool. Nice. Yes, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure that's why we ordered these specific ones. Let me wrap back. That's a great idea. Wrap back around on that because we definitely need to get if this and that set up for super chats for sure. Okay, psycho mode, definitely. Okay, Rode sent me some updates because you guys had some questions and frustrations from the announcement. So there were two mics and the UniFi software. I, in my video, talked about how it is Mac only, and a Mac version is coming, but a lot of you were pissed off about that. Which I was as well. Like, I was like, oh, I'm so like frustrated. Like, why? Because I had to, literally in order to record that video, I had to drive the mics over to my producer and editor for him to get footage because he uses PC. And then I had to, because I had to record the video twice, I had to like make two round trips back and forth trying to just get some freaking B-roll. So I was frustrated. Oh, did I say Mac only? I apologize. It is Windows only, it's PC, and a Mac version will come. So here's the details about the Mac version. It'll realistically be around the end of the year, but don't hold them to that. It will have all the features of the PC version, but it will have fewer virtual channels because there is a Mac limitation. So fewer virtual channels, but really all of the same stuff as the PC version. I plead the fifth. So there's that. Next up is the differences between UniFi and Wave Link. So I asked them for some more details on two things: the difference between UniFi and Wave Link, and then the difference between the Rode X mics and other mics in their other product lines. So can somebody just leave a comment real quick? I feel like my comments have stopped updating. Hold on. Yes. No. Yes. I'm not getting all the comments. That's strange. Sorry, got distracted. How strange. I'm getting like not the comments. All of a sudden, strange. Thank you so much. Who just gifted? Kathleen, your tech coach.
Scanning. Username accepted. Welcome. Welcome. Shutting down. Security breach. Scanning. Username accepted. Welcome. Welcome. Shutting down. Scanning. Username accepted. Welcome. Welcome. Shutting down.
They are being marketed as gaming and streamer mics. But yes, like that does make a little sense because most gamers are on PC. But at the same time, if you're marketing towards streamers, they're not gamer streamers, but other types of streamers. Most are on Macs. So yeah. Definitely more on the gaming side, I think. Like most of their material is kind of targeted at that as well. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for gifting those memberships. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so let's talk about the Rode. First of all, okay. I'm going to give you the detail. I'm going to get to that here in a second. Okay, so the differences between UniFi and Wave Link. One, there's in Wave Link, and Elgato is the Wave Link. So if you're not familiar with Wave Link software, that's the Elgato product. So they're competing softwares that do essentially the same thing, virtual mixing. So Wave Link has 1 mic channels. UniFi has 4. UniFi is compatible with any USB mic or audio device. Wave only is compatible with Elgato mics. I thought they changed that though. Boom! Thank you so much, Einar, for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Didn't they change that on the Wave Link though? Can somebody confirm for me? Because I'm pretty sure they did. Advanced audio processing with full granular control with Rode X mics on UniFi. Handled by DSP in the mic for lower CPU load and the ability to for monitoring processed audio with no latency. So Wave Link doesn't have anything like the Big Bottom or the RL Exciter built in natively. So there's that. And then we have the ability to add sound channel and trigger sound effects on the fly on UniFi. The ability to add voice effects, which is not currently available, that's coming out later. And full onboard recording capabilities on on UniFi. And streamlined interface, very easy to use. So those are the differences that they're saying with Wave Link versus UniFi. Wave Link is supposed to work with that. I thought so, because I think it launched with only Rode, but I thought they like opened that up. So I wonder how it would work with these Rode mics. I should try it. We should try that. I did see somebody. I want to say I saw a comment on our video about that they were having, oh, no. It wasn't that they were having trouble on the UniFi software with other product mics. It was, I think that they were complaining that it was USB only, and not pulling in like XLR mics. Okay, so the other thing that kept coming up is that you felt like, yeah, I like you too, Mike, but come on. The other thing that kept coming up was the fact that everybody kind of felt like the these line of mics were essentially kind of the same as like the Procaster and the NT USB Mini, and so they were like, is it just the gamer tax? Like, is there just like is it just the same mic but with the gamer tax? Which so I asked them that because I was like, that's a really good question. Like, really, what are the differences? So here are the differences. And you guys, I just want you to recognize, like, when you comment on our videos and you ask this stuff, I take it back to the companies that we work with to find answers for you. So whenever you have a question about this stuff, ask, comment, leave your thoughts, because I want to know them. And so do the companies. That's part of the deal when we review products, is that we're having a conversation behind the scenes and we're trying to like work out all the details and get your questions answered. Wavelink works with other brand mics, but through the Wave XLR. Is it only through that? Are you 100% confident on that? Yes, you are very welcome. If you guys weren't here at the beginning, we have these brand new sub buttons that match the YouTube new look, so you can go download those. If you have previously purchased a sub button from us, then you actually get that update for free. But if you don't have it yet, you can use it in your videos, you can use it in your shorts, you can use it in your recorded or lives, all of it. Okay. So the XCM50, which is this one, has custom sound signature that's optimized for voice applications. So it's warmer and less neutral than the NT USB Mini. So this is the mic that everybody's like, it looks like the USB Mini. Is it just the same mic with red and a gamer tax? So essentially they're saying, that it sounds differently, and we are doing comparisons coming up. We just haven't gotten those shot yet, but coming up. Warmer, less neutral than the NT USB Mini. That's always hard for me to say. It also has a new DSP chip, so that's improved processing capabilities for powering the granular control of the processing in UNIFY. And then the control button, the level button, now functions as a mute. So that is different from the NT USB Mini, because you can mute and unmute just by clicking that button. Let's see. And also for the purchase price, you get the desktop tripod. I freaking love this tripod, actually. I didn't show this to you in the video. Hold on. Look how cool that looks. I know that's just a detail, but I should have shown that to you in the video. I totally spaced on that. But I love it. Hold on, there we go. I love the look. It's actually super light. So if you do use it as a selfie stick for your phone or whatever on the go, it's one of the lighter ones out there. So that's nice. Okay. Back to the differences. Okay, so now, and the extension cable with both of these mics comes with the extension cable, which was really nice. I did mention that in the video, and also, he mentioned that that's specifically for gamers, like because usually gamers are wearing that. Okay. Next up, this mic, the XDM100. First of all, I had it really positioned. I'm a little confused about the positioning because I think I was, so I had it positioned like straight on, so it really shouldn't be. It's meant to be more like this. I was complaining about the light. See how bright that light is? Like you could see in the video the light kind of reflecting on my skin, but it was pointing at me. So like this, if it's supposed to be positioned like this, then that's kind of like away from me, right? So I'm not really seeing that because it's here and I'm here. Now I'm a little confused because their imagery shows this volume button and the mic pointing towards the arm. However, I was told that it should be pointing like that, but then that would make the bright light worse. And of course, if you do have this, it covers that up. Well, it doesn't, it actually, oh, I didn't actually recognize that. Look at that. It actually just, it has a rubber thing that shows the light still, but it's much dimmer. Look at that. That's cool. And you guys know I'm not using this mic for the audio because I'm playing with it. That would be really annoying. So I guess I need some additional clarity and I did not have time to grab that, but this is the way they show it. So this pointing there instead of like that or this way. But then they also said to point it that way where the volume button is down, but I don't think that's right either. So anyway, I'm getting two different kind of pieces of information on that. So that's what I know. But this mic, yay! Just ordered some buttons for the Halloween show. Did you get the Halloween graphics? Like so? Did you get these? These Halloween graphics? And did you get the spiders? Did you see the spider? Oh, they're so cute. And this spider, he just sits there and looks at me like a creep. And then you got the bats. Oh, hold on, let me stay. You got the bats. You could use those bats any time of the year. You get this. You have all kinds of options. Okay, you have it. Fantastic. Okay, so back to this mic. People were saying it's the same as the Procaster, but obviously the Procaster is USB. This is XLR. I'm sorry, other way around. This is USB. That's XLR. So you don't need an interface. Sorry, I was getting a text and I got distracted. It has a new capsule and completely redesigned circuitry. It has the Revolution preamp, which is a brand new thing. And then the okay. It has the same DSP that I was talking about earlier with this mic. So there are new insides to both of these mics. And then of course it comes with the pop filter and the shock mount and the headphone extension cable all in the box. UNIFY, if you didn't see the video, UNIFY software comes, if you purchase either of the mics, it comes with it for free instead of an additional cost. But if you don't purchase this, and you have other mics and you want to use the software, you do need to pay. But it's like $5 a month, or I think it's what was it? $17 a year? Wait, hold on. Let me look at my notes. This is how I recorded my video. These notes. Yes. And I did not write down the yearly subscription price. So there's that. It's on the website, I'm sure. All right, so we had a bunch of questions, so let me get to those questions as well. If you have any other thoughts, questions, complaints, praise about the Rode X mics, or hey, it's staying, or the YouTube, the new look, we can talk all about it. So John, no, I'm not using a green screen. Did you see when I pulled out the lights? So this is actually, I have a video about this particular backdrop where we installed it so you could see exactly what it is, but it's a photography paper roll. It's a gray one so that you can put lights on that and they reflect. It's a particular gray color that reflects best. That video is on this channel so you can see exactly how to set it up yourself. Okay, next question. Austin, did you say if we purchase the old sub buttons, I should receive the free? Yes. You did not see that in your email. If you did not get that, then just email support at livestreamingpros.com. Oh yeah, I answered that. There was a question that I put on screen and I started to answer and I never answered that. I don't remember what the question was, but it's not in my queue. I'm sorry. Zeno, how does the gifting memberships work? Does the gifter select active chat users? No, you actually cannot select. It's automated. So you can't gift a particular person. That's one of the things about gifted memberships that I don't like on YouTube versus Twitch. Twitch, you can say like this person because of XYZ situation or because they're my friend or whatever, like you get to say, I want to gift that person one. But that's not the case here. Maybe they'll fix that. Maybe. Let's see. Third-party microphones can be added to Wave Link as inputs. Up to 8 additional microphones can be added as inputs into Wave Link with 1 input reserved for the Wave microphone. What? Third-party mic can be added as inputs with 1 input reserved for Wave microphone. Okay, that's from the Elgato support site. So that's not saying it requires the Wave XLR. So let me know if I'm misreading that. And I'm bummed because I really wanted to answer that question. Darn it, I don't remember who asked it. I had it on the screen. Hold on, I'm just scrolling back up real quick. Paul is saying, just to be clear, so far it's the sub button that we've updated, this one. Hit subscribe if you're liking this content. If you haven't already. But the sub bar and the frame will be getting an update soon. So look for that as well. I don't know. I don't know what the question was. So if you're still here and I did not answer your question, just re-ask it. You need a Wave mic plugged in for the WaveLink software to work. Yeah. No, I do know that. You have to have at least one Wave. You have to have the Wave mic plugged in because the software is powered by that, but then you can have other mics as well. Which I guess is a difference between the Rode UNIFY software that you actually can never have a Rode mic and you can still use it, is my understanding of that. Since it's PC only, I really haven't played with it because I don't have a PC. But we did put that B-roll in the video. All right. Whew. I feel talked out. Oh, man. Okay, so if you haven't watched those 2 videos, go watch those. And then also, we have the video on the backdrop. I'm giving you homework. Okay, so after this video, you want to go watch those videos. And then let's see. We have another video coming out. It'll probably be maybe Tuesday, but probably Wednesday, to be honest, because that's in editing right now. So anyway, look for that. That is that a mic video? Is that another mic video? We have a lot of mic video. I feel like everybody's releasing mics right now. It's like all the mics. Oh. All right, you guys. I have some other videos to shoot, so I am going to do that, but put your dancing shoes on. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you spending your time with me and asking all the great questions and giving all the great feedback. And like I said, we have some new content plans that we're working on. So I will share that with you guys soon. Oh, are there integrations between UniFi and Stream Deck for mute or gain? I don't know. That's a great question. I will look into it. Yeah, I will look into it. Yes, yes, the mic is just in the picture for effect because we were talking about it and I was showing you positioning and things like that. Thanks for joining late, Mike. All right, just noticing. How are you just now noticing the background, Lala? It's such a different background than normal. What? New content. Yes, we are getting back into consistency. I know that we haven't really been very consistent this year, and that was a bit of an intentional decision that it was okay if we weren't, because we were working on so many other big things in the business. And so we just kind of like did what we could and didn't worry too much about it this year. But for the rest of the year and going forward, consistency is key. Also, just deciding if I want to tell you this. I am using a new agency for sponsorships instead of doing it myself. And so I'm doing this for us, yes, but also I really want to help you guys make the right choices. So I'm going to see how that goes and keep you in the loop so that you have the knowledge for your own creator channels on who to go to, who to use to sell sponsorships for your content. And so I'm not going to name anything. I'm not going to talk about it yet until I get some action going there. And that way I have, it's been a long time since I've had a company do my sponsorships. I've been doing them for the majority of the last 7-8 years. But before then I had companies do it, and there were a couple of things that I just wasn't happy with when it came to other people selling my sponsorships. So I've had so many different conversations, multiple conversations with this company around those issues that I had in the past. And so, but it's really important to me to have answers for you and your content, to know who to choose and what things to do, not do, ask before, all of that. And they have some really good data around sponsorships and content and what works and what doesn't. So, I did this for us, yes, but a lot for you, so that we can have those conversations. Would you like conversations around sponsorships and content, whether that's live content, recorded video, any of that? Let me know. Give me a yes in the comments if that sounds like something that would be useful for you. And you don't have to have a huge audience to have sponsorships, by the way. You don't. You have to have an engaged audience who will take action, but you don't have to have a big audience in order for it to actually work. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm seeing yeses. Fantastic. Okay, so that, just keep an eye out. You'll start to see, not immediately, but at some point in the near future, you'll start to see sponsorships in a different way than we've done them in the past, most likely. But then I will just keep you guys updated. Of course, if you're in the ACCELERATOR program or my mastermind, you will be able to actually get those details first. because my students always get the details first. Yes, sponsorships videos, awesome, love it. Okay, well, more on that. Put your dancing shoes on, and we're gonna roll the beautiful bean credits. I love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you next week.